I had a conversation about this earlier today, so our topic now is top of mind for me, and that's marketing. And specifically, what is the optimal marketing spend? It's a question I get asked almost on a weekly basis. How much should we be spending on marketing? And of course my answer is always the same, which is, it depends. And that's a great reliable answer to give when you have absolutely no idea, but in fact it is the correct answer. Now, I'm no marketing expert, and I'll give that declaration up front, but I do see a lot that goes on in businesses on the marketing front. I see a lot of dollars being spent and a lot of dollars being wasted, and frankly a lot of people heading down the wrong street on the marketing bus. So how much should you spend on marketing? And there's a rule of thumb we've all heard that you should spend about 3% of turnover or thereabouts on marketing. Is that the right number? Well, sometimes, again, it depends. Now, there's three types of marketing in my mind, and you probably won't find these in any marketing textbook. In fact, if any marketing experts are watching this, they'll probably be horrified. But in any case, here is my marketing paradigm. So we've got hygiene marketing, brand and positioning, and lead generation. And it's important you get clear on the distinction between the three areas, because if you bundle them all together, you won't be clear on whether your marketing spend is effective or not. So the first stage of marketing is hygiene marketing, and it's called this because it's important to get your hygiene right. We all know when you meet someone new, you don't get a second chance to make a first impression. So your clothes need to be neat and tidy, your hair done, your teeth brushed, and hopefully your breath smells okay. That's hygiene. The same goes for your business hygiene. When someone comes across your business for the first time, what is the impression? Is your website clean and tidy? Does it set out clearly what you do? Are you easy to find and contact? Now, your logo doesn't necessarily need to be the best in the world, but does your overall brand look professional? Wherever your potential customers are going to get their first impression from, whether it's your online presence or your business stationery or somewhere else, it needs to be up to scratch. Now, that's hygiene marketing. That's the surface stuff, and it shouldn't cost you a lot of money. Certainly not just to maintain it. Maybe a few $1,000s a year for the average business, certainly much less than 1%. Now, the second stage of marketing is around branding and positioning, and it goes deeper than hygiene marketing, but it's not necessarily required for every business. Because brand and positioning is about taking your brand and elevating it to a position of authority against your competitors in the market. It might be about positioning your business as a thought leader or industry leader. A lot of content marketing falls under this banner, white papers and blog posts and so on. And then long-term strategies such as chasing product specification and influencer marketing are some other examples. Now, branding and positioning may generate leads for your business, but typically this type of marketing is a lot harder to track specific results, so you need to be very careful with your spend. And then the third stage of marketing is lead generation. And too often a casual approach to this is just par for the course. Now, lead generation spending shouldn't be an exercise in hope. It should be carefully planned and executed and monitored. And whether it's AdWords or print marketing, direct response, email automation, or whatever the case may be, what is it delivering in solid leads and revenue? So any lead generation activity should be able to be measured and managed effectively. Does it work? We'll do more of it. And so that's my take on the three stages of marketing. We've got hygiene marketing, which is around your basic branding and public presence, and this shouldn't cost a lot. Then branding and positioning, which is harder to measure and manage, and should only be undertaken with a clear strategy in mind. And then finally, lead generation, which is the absolutely critical function of the marketing department. And my observation is that too often the marketing budget is heavily weighted towards the first two stages and not enough towards lead generation. So have a think about marketing in your business and how you'd categorise your current spend. Is it money well spent? Do you know what return you're getting? Do you have a clear marketing plan that you're working to? And next week we'll spend some time discussing how you can prioritise marketing spend and ensure you're getting a return on investment. Until then, it's goodbye from me.